So as a YouTuber, I feel like I should actually put my 2 cents into this whole thing that's been going on with YouTube with the whole what is fair use policy that is, present right now. And of course, this is causing a lot of distress for those who are still battling the whole copyright law that is going on right now. But yeah, various YouTubers are getting false copyright claims and copyright strikes to their channel. Now, copyright strikes are really nothing really new, because ever since the site first came about, we knew good and well that we know what we had to use and what we had not to use, as long as it was within our legal right. Which is the reason why they say read the guidelines before you start posting your videos, know what to do. Now, YouTube is actually starting to give out false copyright claims and strikes for those who are actually using it within their fair use, which is causing a lot of things to go awry, because people are putting so much hours, to weeks, to months into that one video to hopefully become that potential viral video to make them famous, and they're getting hit with all this bullshit. So it's like you're getting accused for something that you know good and well that you can use. So they're pretty much accusing you of something you shouldn't do, knowing full well you have a legal rights to do it. Now, if you want to know one thing that pisses me off the most, it's when someone is accused falsely of something. I hate whenever someone is falsely accused of something, knowing full well they can actually do whatever they can do and not get in trouble for it, or they haven't done it, period. So this is actually a very big concern to me as well, because, well, I specialize in gameplay videos, if you guys hadn't noticed, and honestly, it kind of frightens me, because I know I'm using everything within my legal right, but if I get hit with a copyright strike or claim, I've gotten claims, but that's a different story. But if I get hit with a strike and something like that, I can potentially damage my channel, and I gotta actually go back and battle them and say, oh wait, you know what, this is what I was using within my fair right, so you can't really do this. And what if that dispute doesn't succeed? Then I'm stuck with that copyright strike. It is so unnecessary. It is so ridiculous, because YouTube is forgetting that we are the ones who made YouTube as it is now. When I first got into YouTube, this is way before I started a channel. When I started being active on my channel, started uploading like I am now, I love YouTube. It was one of the most coolest sites I ever thought when I saw it back then. I saw so many people who were actually doing all these kinds of special effects in their video. I'm like, wait, why the hell? How the hell can you actually do all that stuff? I wish I could do it. And technology has advanced so much that you can actually do so much stuff in your video to make it look a lot more bearable from your video to the next video. What if that person does the exact same thing you're doing, but your video has some special effects that they haven't used? That can potentially make you a lot more famous than that person. And of course, like I said, people put hours and hours and hours into this kind of thing, but unfortunately they can't actually do anything when they get hit with a strike that doesn't, and when they try to argue it back, it backfires on them, which makes it even worse on your side as well. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You can have 1 million subscribers to 100 subscribers. They're gonna still give you the same mess because you're using their stuff, even though you know you have the legal rights. YouTube has been going down the drain ever since Google bought out YouTube. Maybe it's ever since they started implementing Google Plus into your accounts, because you gotta have Google Plus to actually comment on videos, so you can get to express your opinion, say what you need to do. But yeah, I gotta have a Google Plus in order to do that. And then they got rid of the video responses, would actually help, because you can become famous like that too, because if you see a famous video and they see your response, they'll know, okay, this person actually responded to my video, so on and so forth. And it's ridiculous, because this is actually really hard for those who are actually wanting to become the next YouTuber. Some people might be like, oh, okay, I want to be the next PewDiePie. I want to be better than PewDiePie. Excuse me. But they can't do it because with all this stuff going on, they can't actually move forward because they're always being back to square one. So it is true. The later you wait to start YouTube, the harder it is, because they're going to start implementing things like this that makes it harder for you to actually put out your first video ever. I mean, look at me. I'm trying to do what I can to become, to put my name out there too, but it's becoming harder. So if you guys can, spread the word out there. Let people know. Because even though you have one voice, you may think, oh, that one voice doesn't really do anything. That's wrong. Any effort you put into your video can actually have a big impact for anybody. It doesn't even have to be a video. It could be a podcast. It could be a vlog. It could be, well, the vlog is a video, but you get the point. It can be a blog. It can be anything. It can be a direct email. Whether it's by a voice or by chat or by written letter, your voice is important as anyone else, because that voice might actually influence someone else, and then that person might actually influence another person, and they'll keep going and on and on and on until YouTube can actually find such start to realize that people aren't going to be putting up with their bullshit any longer. YouTube needs to know that this is something that we aren't going to abide by, because they're limiting what we need, what we can do, all because they want the money for it. Some people actually make money off of YouTube. It may be hard to believe, it might be kind of silly, but if you see how much money some people make, and they have like million subscribers and get like 1 million views daily, then you'll know good and well that they have the money to pay their bills and put food on the table. So for those who aren't really familiar about how this whole thing works, imagine a stage. Imagine there's a stage and all the instruments, props, and special effects are owned by YouTube. And then the higher ups are like, you know what, this stage is available to anybody. And if you want to put on a performance, you can go ahead and use all the stuff that's up there and make your own content. Or like, be creative. Do everything you can to become the best performance out there comparatively to the last person. And then you're like, okay, I'll do that. And so you spend months and you spend weeks and weeks and weeks into your performance, and then the day of your performance comes, and then you go ahead and perform with the people that you recruited and had assigned lines to and rehearsed the parts to hell and back. And then YouTube comes in and it's like, you know what, even though that was your performance, you used our stuff, that was our props and everything, you're getting hit with a copyright claim or strike. So, but you can go ahead and do it 2 more times. But if you do something like that again without us knowing, then you can't perform here anymore. And you're saying, wait, you told me I can use this stuff. Yes, but you didn't read all the guidelines, though. It's ridiculous. I mean, YouTube is starting to go down the drain. I've heard people are actually leaving YouTube as of right now. They're actually moving on to something else. They're going on to Tumblr. They're going on to Twitter, Facebook. You know, yeah, like I said, use any kind of social media, a place where you know a lot of people are going to actually see your posts, to let people know and get this word spread out. Again, this is a late video. Sorry for that, but like, I've been meaning to do this for a while. And you actually give a crap about YouTube, if you give 2 shits about YouTube, you would do something about this too. Because quite honestly, this is something that YouTube should know of. And now, there might be those who be like, okay, this is YouTube, that's their site. They can do anything they want to. Well, that's true. But, you gotta understand, they gave us the instruments and tools to use what we can. They can't like control everything we do. As long as we abide by their rules, we should be fine. But not abide by false claims and accusations. It's like, you know what, even though you made a review of this movie that you didn't like, I'm giving you a strike right there because this movie was good. So that's pretty much everything I gotta really say about it. I'm hoping that whole stage prop analogy worked out. I don't think it really got the. I hope it got the point across. You guys got what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'll end this episode here. No, episode here. Well, wait, what's it? I forgot. Let's play. Jesus, I'm so used to saying that. That's when I'm finished talking. But leave a comment on the bottom. Let me know what you guys feel about this whole thing. How you guys feel about YouTube? Is it actually better? Some people might actually think like the fact that YouTube is actually spamming like trailers and music videos. There actually been, I've actually noticed whenever I go on YouTube, I used to go on like once or twice a day, and it's like well, unless someone comments on my videos and I'm trying to respond to them as fast as I can, I don't even see the people I subscribe to anymore. I just see nothing but trailers, music videos, and occasionally and some cutie pie stuff too. But that's a different story entirely. I don't really talk about other YouTubers. Anyway, so let me guys know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you guys like it? Hate it? What do you guys think YouTube should improve? Because together we can actually make YouTube great again, once again. So anyway, until then guys, and give me a like on the bottom, because it really helps me out. And subscribe to my channel to see all the other wacky shenanigans that I do during my Let's Plays and playthroughs and random stuff that I do. But then I'm going to see you guys next time.